Hi, my name is Andrew Gall, and I'm at the moment. And again, even if it's live action, or animated, or whatever, there's still going to be a human truth that connects with people through the messaging in some way. I started my advertising career at an independent agency called Primera Blue Cross in Chicago. And since then, I moved back and forth between Seattle and Chicago, working at ad agencies, big agencies, small agencies. And I'm now executive creative director at an agency called Copacino, Fujikado in Seattle. Well, at the moment, we're up to a lot of things. A lot of different campaigns for a variety of clients, including travel and tourism work, financial services work, insurance, and a little bit of everything in between. So some of the projects we've got coming up, we're in the second year of a campaign for Visit Seattle, which is our largest client. They want to promote tourism to Seattle. And we have a campaign called Mother Nature City. We have a special brand partnership with a sanitation company called Honey Bucket with the big dumper, Cal Raleigh. So as you could probably understand, that's a match made in heaven from a brand partnership standpoint. And then we've got a number of other campaigns that'll be launching later this year. Gisa Credit Union's one. Symetra Life Insurance Company, we just had a campaign with Sue Bird, and she was trying a bunch of different activities with Tara Lipinski, as well as with hockey goalie Hillary Knight. And there's numerous other projects coming on as well. So the human element of our work is always going to be there. And I think it's actually been Copacino's calling card that we were always able to find a unique human truth, that the work is built around. Now, sometimes that's funny, sometimes it's hopefully tear-jerking if it's emotional, but I think that there's always going to be a human truth at the core of what we do, because I think that that's how we find the best strategies, and that's what has led to our successful work. Again, whether it's years and years working on Mariners commercials, which were funny, those were all based on human truth about the players and their personalities. We did some work for Primera Blue Cross that won Ad Age B2B Campaign of the Year, and that was very emotionally driven B2B work, which is not an oxymoron, even though you might think so. So I think regardless of the tools that we're using to help us create the work, and again, even if it's live action or animated or whatever, there's still going to be a human truth that connects with people through the messaging in some way. I would say the go-to app on my phone at the moment is about as analog an app as you could get. It's Kindle, because instead of just scrolling the whole time, I'm trying to use that time more productively to read books. So I check out a lot of digital books at the library, and so I've almost always got one on hand, especially since I have young kids and I can't read the physical version at night because I'm trying to get them to bed. I can just pop open my Kindle and read on that. So work your ass off. Just dive in, and not that I didn't do that, but I think it's even more affirming now as I see young people. It's lean forward, as a creative person, seize every single opportunity, barge into the room and demand to work on whatever the cool assignment is, even if you weren't invited, because that hunger and that drive early on, especially when you're young and you don't have as much of a partner, a kid, even a pet, you've got more time, and that's the time to learn the right work habits from the right people. And that's the other part of it, is make sure that you're surrounding yourself. I was lucky enough at Primera Blue Cross, the creative people were just like, man, this is sink or swim, because these people are so damn talented that I'm gonna have to work extra hard just to even get into the room with them. And I think that, it's very simple. These are soft skills. It's just work hard and say yes and lean in.